making sure everything looks good in terms of contact information. And then from there, I'll be able to refer you to either the appropriate team or to the appropriate training based on your business needs and where you are more or less within your process. And then about us as an organization, SBDC is a nonprofit and we're dedicated to supporting small business owners and startups. So we essentially connect people with resources for their businesses. And everything that we do provide is free. And that's because we're funded through SBA and through the state of California. So you will not have to pay for anything during your time working with us. And then lastly, as a final disclaimer before we go ahead and get started, two areas of service that we cannot provide are tax and legal advice. That's just because we're not certified to do so, but otherwise we're more than happy to see how we can help. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I saw that you were previously working with the Brink. Does that sound familiar to you at all? Perfect. Okay, so how long has it been since you last met with an advisor for the Brink? Since June. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, perfect. Um, so what's likely going to happen based on the industry that you're in and the sort of service that you have and the things that you're looking for assistance with, I very likely am going to be referring you back to the Brink. Is that okay with you? Okay, perfect. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that we can just verify some contact information. We'll go through that. We'll make some notes at the end as well. That way we can have all the information. And then from there, I'll refer you to that team. Okay? Perfect. All right. I have your first and last name here on file. Do they look correct to you? Perfect. Is this email address correct? Perfect. Are you a sole proprietor? Awesome. And then are these phone numbers correct here? Okay, we'll get rid of that. And then is this address still correct? Perfect. Are these questions here correct as well? Anything need to change? Perfect. And then I have household size as 1 and then 12,000. Is that correct? Perfect. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and resend you the login information for our eCenter website, just in case you would like to log back in. If you forgot your password, you'll need to reset it, but I'll go ahead and share the link with you and your username. And that's going to take you to our training events website, which is here. So lots of different topics that are covered, as you can see here. Some are going to be on demand, which means that they are pre-recorded, and then some will be live either in person or as Zoom webinars. And if we look at the search here, there's a lot of different events that are available. Perfect. All right. And then we'll go ahead and edit the profile here. It's Faster Drivers Delivery Service LLC, correct? Perfect. Okay, so we are an active client. We're here for counseling. All of this looks good. Okay, so that's no. Media release on file, no. Started in business, it was 2017. Full-time employees I have as 1 and then 1 part-time. Has that changed at all? Has that changed at all, the part-time? Gotcha. Okay. And then here it's under LLC in California. Do you have your federal ID number? Perfect. '83 113 0765. Perfect. Thank you so much. And then, okay, gross revenue to date. Have you generated any revenue so far this year? Okay, no. Gotcha. Okay, perfect. Okay, we have an agreement on file. Okay, so I'm going to input some counseling. Let's see, success rate on file. What is that? Where is that? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going to input some counseling notes and then we'll go from there, okay? Give me just a second. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen for now. And then give me 1 second to do so. We're here for conferencing, intake appointment. No new milestones, scope of work, yes. Specialty team, yes. Client and contact profiles, yes. We're here for intake. Previously agreed upon steps, NA. All right. So could you walk me through everything that we were talking about again? That way I can make note of everything on our note section here. Let's see, looking for assistant with capital strategy. Uh-huh. Market validation. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, perfect. And then let's see. And then could you tell me a little bit more about your background with the business again? Perfect. Okay, perfect. This looks good. Okay, so let's put no here. Let me get rid of this. And let me go ahead and grab, let's see. Let me take a look at this once again. Okay, so we're gonna go to the brink and get their questionnaire. So perfect. Okay. Let me go ahead and grab these questions here. Okay, are you pre-venture? Let me go ahead and save this. Let me take a look at your profile. So I have that it was established in 2017, though, correct? 2020. Gotcha. Give me 1 second. Do you have like a business bank account? Yes, an EIN number. Perfect. Do you have the applicable licenses that you need to operate the business? Perfect. Okay, so you have everything. You just haven't generated any revenue yet, correct? Perfect. Okay, so it was established January 6th, 2022. Perfect. Let me see. Okay, just no revenue yet, but you are established. Okay, so we can go ahead and make note of that. Okay, let's see. Are funds being raised going to be used for any of the following? Are you looking to raise funds or are you looking more for other assistance? Let's see. That would be more of the capital strategy, right? Okay, perfect. So is it going to be used for anything such as software, creating and testing products, sales and marketing and things of that nature? All right, perfect. Okay, so we can go ahead and get you scheduled with the Brink. Let me go ahead and get the link. All right, is there a time or date that works best for you typically? Gotcha. Okay, maybe Friday? 9 a.m. is perfect. All right, perfect. We'll go ahead and get you scheduled. So this appointment will be over Zoom, very similar to the appointment that we had today. You will be receiving another calendar invite, very similar to today's session. So you can add that to your calendar. You should also be receiving text message updates. So I'm going to go ahead and put your phone number here as well. Let's see. All right. And then we do ask, the only thing that we ask is if you need to cancel for any reason, that you try to cancel at least 24 hours in advance, just to give the advisor a heads up that you won't be able to make it. Perfect. Oh, mhm. No worries. All right. Yeah, I'm sure that she'll be understanding. You're going to be meeting with Patricia. This is for the Brink intake, so they have their own intake process. So she'll go through these questions probably with you again, and along with the other few different things. These appointments are 50 minutes long, so they're almost an hour long as opposed to 30 minutes. They're 50 minutes long, so almost an hour, 50. Gotcha. All right. So let me go ahead and input the information here. And I think that's all that I needed for today in terms of information from you. Any other questions before we hop off the call for today? Awesome. All right. Well, then thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And you'll be meeting with Patricia on Friday. If you have any questions before then, feel free to send me an email, and then she would be your next point of contact. Of course. Of course. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. Bye bye.